So, at age 50 something, I decided to quit my job and become a full-time YouTuber. Sort of. It is true that I resigned from my job as a partner in a communications firm in Tokyo, Japan. And I did this for a couple of reasons. One reason is that I wanted to pursue other projects, and right now, having resigned, I can still work for my former company, but I can pursue other projects without causing internal issues or any conflicts of interest. So that's one reason. The other reason is that I tend to change careers every 5 to 10 years, and we're coming up on that time frame right now. My career changes drive people crazy, at least the people close to me, and I understand that, and I understand it's probably a bit selfish because I'm not the only one that's affected, but the thought of doing the same thing all day, every day, for the rest of my life is just, I don't know. It's very difficult for me to do. I like to do new things. And so at this point in my life, that cycle, maybe I only have 2 cycles left, or maybe only just 1 cycle left. And I want to do something that new, that has me excited and looking forward and planning and acting on plans. And so this is maybe the last one of 2, or maybe the last shot I have at this point in my life, such as it is. So I'm starting YouTube from zero, but I'm not planning on becoming a full-time YouTuber. I haven't eliminated all my sources of income. I still have a job, but there's something more I want to do. Now let's talk about my YouTube channels and my goals and where I think I want to go from here. I have 2 YouTube channels that I'm working on. By the way, all the YouTube experts who teach people how to start YouTube channels, they always say never start with more than 1 channel. Start with 1 and then go from there. So I'm already doing something wrong since I have 2. Now this is my 3rd channel. And we'll talk about all this in a second. Well, I guess we'll see who's right. But anyway, my first channel is called Honnyaku Club. Honnyaku means translation in English. So it's a channel about Japanese to English translation. I began uploading about 4 months ago, and I have 33 videos up as of today, and 7 subscribers, a grand total of 7 subscribers. Now, I haven't really done anything I'm just going to keep going. You can hear the jets and my dog running around upstairs. So my train of thought is completely gone. The perils of aging. 7 subscribers, a total of 7 subscribers on Honnyaku Club. 2 of whom are me and my wife. And then I think I have a friend who also subscribed. So, kind of a pity subscription. So really I have 4 subscribers in the 4 months. Now that's fine because really I'm just trying to upload videos and learn the mechanics, and I will do more audience building from this point on. Here's a look if you're interested in my Honnyaku Club page. That is it right there. You can see probably subscribers, 7. I've got 33 videos up. Those are the views. The top is at 10. So I think the most viewed video I have is probably around, I think it's less than 20 views, which is fine. Again, as of this point, I'm just trying to learn the mechanics, learn how to upload YouTube videos and at least get them up on the platform. My second channel, that was a Honnyaku Club. That's my first channel. My second channel is called CCM Jones. It's kind of more of a branded, it's not my name, but it's more of a branded channel. This channel is about teaching high-end global communications in Japanese to a Japanese audience. So best practices of global communications. We're talking about investor relations, marketing, corporate communications, that type of stuff. What you would learn if you were in corporate communications or marketing in the US, but in Japanese for a Japanese audience. Okay, I'll give you a little quick look at that here too. So I have, as of today, 0 subscribers. They're on CCM Jones, and a total of 2 videos up. By the way, don't subscribe to these channels if you're not interested actually in the content, because there's things about the YouTube algorithm that I'm sure a lot of YouTubers talk about, and engagement is one of them. And so if somebody is subscribed to my channel but they never look at my channel, I think that ends up hurting me more. So unless you're really interested in Japanese, listening to me talk in Japanese and do these channel content videos in Japanese, don't subscribe. Okay, if you're that audience, sure. If you're not, maybe this channel will have more interest. This channel is what I'm calling Mojao. Moja means scruffy in Japanese. My grandkids don't call me grandpa or Ji-san or Gigi or anything like that. They call me Moja, which my kids think is hilarious, but there you have it. So Mojao, this is this channel. As you can see, the first 2 channels are very niche channels. Japanese to English translation and global communications to a Japanese speaking, English global communications, but to a Japanese speaking audience. These 2 channels are not going to be million subscriber channels. Probably not 100,000 subscriber channels. I would be delighted if I got 10,000 subscribers on each of these channels, but I'm not even sure they're going to be that popular, and that's fine because that's my plan from the beginning. I don't expect these channels to be big. What I do want to do is create a loyal following. I want to create my own tribe, a loyal following of people who are interested in and who can appreciate the content that I create. So since the other 2 channels are such niche channels, I thought that maybe documenting my YouTube journey from essentially 0 in English and in Japanese might be more interest, or of more interest to a greater number of people. And who knows, maybe in the end, Mojao, this channel, becomes my main channel and helps more people than the other 2 channels. But as of right now, I'm just really using this channel to document the process. In the end, I might be the only one interested in it, and that's fine too. So last, for today, I want to talk about the value that I hope to create through my 3 channels. In other words, I want to talk about the unique selling proposition, or what's called a USP. The unique selling proposition is not my invention. It was invented by someone else. I won't get into it, but the unique selling proposition is the value that I hope that people will get from whatever product or service or content that I'm producing. So, for example, the unique selling proposition or the unique value for Honyaku Club is to help people interested in or involved professionally in Japanese to English translation produce, or at least understand, the signs of high quality content that reads native to a native English speaker. Usually the USP is a lot shorter than that, and I think I'll have to work on that a bit. But that's what I'm trying to help people do through Honyaku Club. The unique selling proposition of CCM Jones is to help Japanese people produce effective and convincing global communications. And then the unique proposition of this channel, Mojao, is to show people an inside look, an all-access view of starting and running a YouTube channel. So these unique selling propositions could change along the way. Right now, especially for my niche channels, I'm kind of putting the cart before the horse, as they say. I'm doing the equivalent of making steak sandwiches while my actual customers might be all vegan. In other words, I'm creating the product and trying to find the audience. I'm gonna reverse that process because right now, as we go forward, because right now I'm just learning the mechanics of shooting videos and using cameras and lighting and things like that. This Mojao channel, I'm just gonna shoot on an iPhone. I'm gonna edit very lightly, using an iPhone, maybe just iMovie on my iPad to edit, and that's it. Because I want to show everyone that they can start with just what tools they have, and most people have at least a smartphone that they can shoot video on. So, long story short, the real key to creating a popular product is to find out what people want and then sell that to them. There are always exceptions to the rule, but if you want to really do well in business, you find a starving audience, so to speak. That's not my term either, but you find a starving audience and you sell them hamburgers. I'm doing that a little bit different this right now at the start, but again, going forward, I'm going to be finding my audience, finding what they want, and then hopefully giving that to them in a format and in a way that they find valuable and helpful. I don't want to become a famous YouTuber. I just want to create my tribe and publish valuable content for them. We'll talk about that again at some point in the future.